Like here for this cutting of cube topic, they will say there is a cube, we will make some cut on this cube and we will see how many pieces will be there. See, either they clearly mention, otherwise what we cover in aptitude about this cut, we always consider the cut has to be a straight cut and throughout the cube. A straight cut throughout the cube. Until unless it is mentioned specifically. If examiner want to discuss a miscellaneous question, maybe we will say diagonally we make cut. For that there is no shortcut. Because for miscellaneous question, as per question we have to proceed. जैसा क्वेश्चन होगा उसके हिसाब से हमें चलना पड़ेगा. But otherwise, if it is a general type, we have shortcut. We work on that pattern. So what we do in our aptitude, that we have a cube or a cuboid, and we will make some cut. Okay, and that cut we consider a straight cut throughout the cube. Now we have three axes x, y, z. We start with one axis. And we will see the relationship that if we put these many cut, then how many pieces we get. Then we use 2 axes, then we use 3 axes, then we will see our shortcut for that. So we have a cube. For example, first I use x axis and I make one cut along this x axis. Like here, we make a cut like this, one cut. If I make one cut, how many pieces we will get? 2, 1 and 2. So here, if you make one cut, we get 2 pieces. Now tell me, if we make one cut, we get 2 pieces. If I make 2 cut, then how many pieces? 3 or 4? See, I told you I'm using one axis first. It depends on axis. If I make 2 cut on same axis, cut number 1, cut number 2. If I make 2 cut on the same axis, the number of pieces will not be 4, number of pieces will be 3. 1, 2, 3. If on one axis, अगर आप अपना knife ले रहे हो और इसी orientation में चला रहे हो, 1 cut give you 2 pieces, 2 cut give you 3 pieces. Similarly, if I make 3 cut, how many pieces we get on the same axis? Cut number 1, cut number 2, cut number 3. If we make this is cut number 1, this is cut number 2, cut number 3, you can check there will be 4 pieces. 3 cut give you 4 pieces. So point is on one axis, 1 cut give 2 pieces, 2 cut give you 3 pieces, 3 cut give you 4 pieces. If you make 4 cut on one axis, you will get 5 pieces. So our pattern is on one axis, if we make n cut, we get n plus 1 pieces. How it will be asked? It will be asked as an analytical reasoning question. They will say, in a party, there are n students or n invitee are there. And you have an ice cream break. And there is Mr. Sam. He put knife in on one axis only and he made a 10 cut on that axis. So how many people are there and everyone getting one piece of ice cream? Or if you make 10 cut on a ice cream break on the same axis, how many pieces of ice cream we will get? 11. Okay. As an analytical reasoning, it can be asked. So on one axis, n cut give you n plus 1 pieces, 10 cut give you 11 pieces. If I make 100 cut, then how many pieces? 101. If I make 20 cut, how many pieces? 21. Now we will use 2 axes. Cut, we have to see pieces. If I make cut 1 plus 1. How will make two cut here? One cut on this axis, second cut on this axis. One cut along this axis, second cut along this axis. I give you an idea about the axis. ठीक है, axis समझाता हूँ मैं आपको. I think many of you might be doing cooking. कुकिंग ना करते हो, चॉपिंग तो करते होंगे हल्की फुल्की, या पहली स्टेज पे हो यहाँ पे, अगर वो आरएन में रह रहे हो, बर्तन ही धो रहे हो अभी फिलहाल. दैट इज द फर्स्ट वर्क. कुकिंग की इंटर्नशिप वो है. आप फ्लैट पे हो, कुक रखा है, कुक ने छुट्टी मारी, किसी को कुकिंग करनी आती है, आपको असाइनमेंट मिलेगा बर्तन धोने का. सी हियर देयर आर लेवल फॉर द like cooks. The first stage of cooking is they use only one axis. They have onion, they put knife like this. ठीक है, इस ओरिएंटेशन में काटते हैं. लेवल 2, ठीक है, वो फिर बीच से ऐसे काटना स्टार्ट कर देते हैं. दैट इज सेकेंड एक्सिस. ठीक है, दिस इज 1, दिस इज 2. प्रो वो ऊपर से पकड़ेगा, उसको बीच से भी ऐसे काटते हैं, स्मॉल स्मॉल पीसेस ऑफ दैट. So here one axis is when you cut onion or your tomato in this orientation. This is one axis. Then you hold it, you cut in between also. That is second axis. If you cut like this also, that is third axis. Same here. You have a cube. If you put cut on this axis, we consider it as X. This is second axis, maybe Y, and this is third axis also. I will discuss with you. You have a cube, we put two cut number 1 on this axis, cut number 2 in this orientation or this axis. So here how many pieces you are getting? 1 2 3 4. Similarly, like you can see here, this is cut number 1, cut number 2. Next is I make 1 cut on X, 2 cut on Y, or maybe X Y can interchange, उससे फर्क भी नहीं पड़ रहा हमें. We are using two axes, X Y Y Z doesn't matter. We make 2 cut, 1 cut on one axis, 2 cut on another axis. That we will say how many pieces we will get. Like here, this is cut number 1, this is cut number 2, and this third cut is along this axis. Can you imagine or can you visualize there are 2 layers, front layer and the back layer. This is 1 2 3 4 5 6. 3 pieces in front, 3 in the back. How many pieces we have? 6. Total number of cut 1 2 and 3. 1 2 3. Then what I will do, I will make cut 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 cut. This is cut number 1, cut number 2, cut number 3, and this is cut number 4. This is 1 2 3 4. And can you see 2 layer, front and back? How many pieces are there? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Number of pieces are 8. Now we will use all 3 axes. I will put 1 cut on X, 1 cut on Y, 1 cut on Z. I will tell you 3 axes. Cut number 1, cut number 2, and third is in between, बीच से ऐसे. ठीक है, गैंग ऑफ वासीपुर, परपेंडिकुलर, टेंजेंट, परपेंडिकुलर जाना है बिल्कुल. Like here, this is first axis, this is second axis, this is third axis, बीच से. ठीक है, अब मिर्जापुर में भी मुन्ना भैया ऐसे रखने का है. If you have seen, so this is 1 2 3 4. Try to visualize. Are you able to visualize? There are two layers, upper and the lower layer. Okay. 4 in this upper layer, 4 in the lower layer. 4 ऊपर वाली लेयर में, 4 नीचे वाली लेयर. How many total pieces we have? 8. In exam, we cannot afford if examiner say put 4 cut on x-axis, 5 cut on y, 6 cut on z, and will ask how many pieces are there. You will draw the diagram and we will find. No, we cannot afford. So we should know the pattern. I tell you what is the pattern, we will cross check and then we will handle 5-6 questions based on that. Cut pieces. We have 3 axes, x, y, z, x, y, z. The pattern is, if you make n cut on x axis, on any of the axes, if you make n cut, we get n plus 1 pieces along that axis. This is rule. From cut to pieces we always add 1. कट से पीसेस में हमेशा एक एक्स्ट्रा बनता है. 1 cut 2 pieces, 2 cut 3 pieces on one axis. If you make 10 cut, you get 11 pieces. If you make m cut on y axis, along this y axis, you will get m plus 1 pieces. y axis में जितने भी कट लगाओगे, y axis पे उतने से एक ज्यादा पीसेस मिलेगा. If you make p cut on z axis, then you get p plus 1 pieces along z axis. N cut give you n plus 1 pieces, m cut give you m plus 1 pieces, p cut give you p plus 1 pieces. Rule is cut to pieces we always add 1. Second golden rule is number of cut we always add. Total number of cut are n plus m plus p. Because if you make 2 cut here, 3 cut here, 5, 4 cut here, 9. Add. Number of pieces we always multiply. N plus 1 into m plus 1 into p plus 1. I repeat, n cut give you n plus 1 pieces, m cut give you m plus 1 pieces, p cut give you p plus 1 pieces. Total number of pieces here is n plus 1 into m plus 1 into p plus 1. और सिंपल रूल इज कट टू पीसेस एड 1 1 एंड मल्टीप्लाई, जैसे हमने नंबर ऑफ फैक्टर्स में किया था, एक एक ऐड करके मल्टीप्लाई करते थे. सिमिलर टाइप ऑफ अप्रोच. सो कैन वी से दिस इज 1 cut. According to our rule, this 1 cut give you 1 plus 1 pieces, this 1 cut give you 1 plus 1 pieces, 2 into 2, 4. We will cross check whether it is applicable here or not. Then this is 1 cut give you 1 plus 1 pieces, 2 cut give you 2 plus 1 pieces, 2 into 3, 6. Similarly, can I say this 1 cut give you 1 plus 1 pieces, 3 cut give you 3 plus 1 pieces, 2 into 4, 8. So cut 2 pieces, add 1 and multiply. Can I say this 1 cut give 2 pieces? Or any one of you, how dare you? मतलब ऐसा कुछ है तो नहीं ना कि मतलब मैं स्टेप स्किप कर सकता हूँ, या मेरे को स्टेप बाय स्टेप ही लिखना पड़ेगा. 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1 into 1 plus 1. So that is 2 into 2 into 2, 4 into 2, 8. We get exactly same answer. So cut 2 pieces, add 1 1 and multiply, and you get your answer. नहीं Sunidhi, this is not the observation. It's too early. You have concluded this कि number of pieces are double of the total number of cuts. No. ऐसा कोई ऑब्जर्वेशन नहीं है. ये 3-4 एग्जाम्पल में फिट हो गया तो इट डजंट मीन्स कि वो ऑब्जर्वेशन. दिस इज द रूल. दिस इज द रूल. So they will give cut and you have to find pieces. Okay. You will have 3 methods. Method number one, like they will say 2 plus 3 cut. Simple rule, add 1 and multiply. Can we say 2 cut give you 3 pieces, 3 cut give you 4 pieces, total number of pieces 12. This is best. If any one of you not comfortable with this, then method 2 is you have to draw the diagram and you have to waste your 1 minute. 1 minute extra लगेगी. आप ये diagram बनाओगे, फिर you will draw this 3 cut on this axis, 1, 2, 3. 2 cut on this axis, 1, 2. Then you see how many pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. If any one of you not comfortable with this also, I can suggest you third thing, but that will be wastage of time, wastage of money. After the class you can go to dairy shop, take a paneer piece, bigger size. भैया बड़े से बड़ा size. Then at your home you can take a knife and you can make a cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See how many paneer pieces you have. And for next 1 week have paneer vegetable. Don't have alone, have some vodka also. Invite your friend as well. क्या बढ़िया है, हाँ मुझे पता है वो बढ़िया है, बट टाइम के रिस्पेक्ट में दिस इज बेटर. वी हैव टू सेव अवर टाइम एंड दिस आर वेरी इजी. मतलब इसमें कुछ है नहीं. आई आस्क यू 3-4 क्वेश्चन. Number of cut are 1 plus 2 plus 3. If I have to make 1 cut on X, 2 cut on Y, 3 cut on Z, how many pieces we will cut? What is your answer? 2 into 3 into 4. Your answer is 20. Simple. Next is, if I have to make number of cut 2 plus 2 plus 2. 2 cut on X, 2 cut on Y, 2 cut on Z, how many pieces will be there? 27. That is 3 into 3 into 3, 27. Now 2 more question. Number of cut, number of pieces you have to find. 4 cut on X, 5 cut on Y, 6 cut on Z. Here 2 cut plus 5 cut plus 7 cut. 2 cut on X, 5 cut on Y, 7 cut on Z. You find number of pieces in that question, number of pieces in this question. Done. What is the answer here? 210. 5 into 6 into 7, 30 into 7, 210. Here 3 into 6 into 8, 144. This is 48 into 3, okay, or 24 into 6, 140. Is this clear? If I give you number of cut, can we find number of pieces? But generally what type of question they ask? I give you one table, and based on the table I make 2 observations and try to make that observation. I fix number of cut 6 and I see the variation in number of pieces depend on the distribution of cut. ठीक है, कट को मैं अलग अलग तरीके से डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करूंगा और देखना पीसेस चेंज होते जाए. One way is, if I make all 6 cut on one axis, how many pieces I will get? 7. And I tell you this 7 is the minimum number of pieces if you have to make 6 cut. I give you a cake, I give you a knife, and I ask you mix 6 cut. And statement, they might ask a statement based question. जैसे आपकी बार coin वाला question पूछा था. You have 50 gram coin, you have 25 gram, 10 gram, 5 gram. So then it can be asked, एक cake है आपके पास, knife है, and you have to make 6 cut. Statement number 1, what are the minimum number of pieces possible? 7. Or someone can make less than 7 pieces. क्या आप किसी चीज पे 6 कट लगाओगे किसी भी तरीके से? In any of the axis you are using, you have to make 6 cut. Will you ever get less than 7 pieces? You can try at your home. You will never get, because 7 will be the minimum number of pieces, and to get minimum pieces there is only one way, that you have to make all 6 cut on one axis. The moment you have used second, third axis, your number of pieces further increase. See here. Second way is you make 5 cut on one cut on second axis. According to our rule, 5 cut give you 6 pieces, 1 cut give you 2 pieces. How many pieces you will get? 12. Your pieces will increase क्योंकि वहां multiplication आ जाएगा. If you make 4 cut on x, 2 cut on y, how many pieces you will get? 5 into 3, 15. Next, tell me, if I make 3 cut on x, 3 cut on y, how many pieces we will get? 4 into 4, 16 pieces. This is when you use one axis. This is when you use two axes. Then I come to third axis. 3 cut on x, 2 cut on y, 1 cut on z. नहीं, 4 plus 1 plus 1. पहले ये ले लेता हूँ. 4 cut give me 5 pieces. 1 cut give me 2 pieces. 1 cut give me 2 pieces. How many pieces we have? 20. First observation is, as you increase axis, number of pieces increase. Because there will be a multiplication. As we increase axis, number of pieces increase. So number of pieces is directly proportional to number of axes. Next is 3 plus 2 plus 1. Tell me how many pieces? 3 cut give you 4 pieces. 2 cut give you 3 pieces. 1 cut give you how many pieces? 2. If you multiply, how many pieces you get? 24. Second observation is, if examiner say number of cut, here minimum pieces for 6 cut is 7. And the only way is you have to make all 6 cut on one axis. Maximum, this 24 is not maximum. Or for 2 axes, if you observe for 2 axes, you have 12 pieces, 15, 16. For 2 axes, 16 is better. Why? Because your distribution is a uniform distribution. 3 cut on x, 3 cut on y. Similarly, this 24 is not maximum. Here for maximum, you have to distribute this 6 cut uniformly. How come? 2 cut on x, 2 cut on y, 2 cut on z axis, you will get 3 into 3 into 3. You get 27, which is the maximum number of pieces possible with 6 cut. I make this 2 observation again. Observation number 1, as we increase axis, number of pieces increase. Observation number 2, if you need minimum pieces, there is only one way, that you have to make all cut on one axis. Second, in the second observation, second part, for maximum number of pieces, your distribution will matter. We try to use all 3 axes, and distribution has to be a uniform distribution. Or with 6 cut, minimum piece is 7, maximum 27. Now I take 2 different type of question. Try one. Number of cut will be like 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. means I'm taking number of cut multiple of 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and here they will ask minimum pieces and maximum pieces. सुनिधि कट देखो, ओड मैंने 3 भी लिया है, 9 भी लिया है, 15 भी लिया, ठीक है, आपका आंसर तो आ जाएगा यहाँ। आप ओड बोल रहे हो ना, तो 3, 9, 15 ओड। नंबर ऑफ कट गिवन, नंबर ऑफ पीसेस आस्क्ड, मिनिमम मैक्सिमम। I always believe in division of labor. 50% work I will do, and my favorite one is minimum. With 3 cut, what are the minimum pieces? 4. You put 3 cut on one axis, 4. 6 cut, what are the minimum pieces? 7. And there is only one way that makes 6 cut on one axis. 9 cut, if I put all 9 cut on one axis, how many pieces? 10. And that is minimum. If I put all 12 cut on one axis, how many minimum pieces? 13. If I put all 15 cut on one axis, what are the minimum pieces I will get? 16. If I put all 18 cut on one axis, what are the minimum pieces I will get? 90. Anyone having doubt in minimum pieces? All of you comfortable? If you are comfortable, examiner will not ask. और जिसमें हर किसी का आंसर आ रहा है वो तो पूछेगा ही नहीं. But yes, there will be 2 statement. एक statement में they will not ask like here table, fill the table type. They will ask like एक story बनाएगा पूरी 2-3 मिनट की, so that they can kill your time. 2 statement, 3 statement. Then they give 2 statement. उसके बाद statement number 1, maximum number of pieces this, minimum number of pieces this. And they ask like here only statement 1 correct, only 2, both neither. That is okay. Minimum हो गया. Maximum first 2 value I will solve for. How you distribute 3 cut so that we get maximum number of pieces? 1 plus 1 plus 1. 1 cut on X, 1 cut on Y, 1 cut on Z. Very simple. So you get 2 into 2 into 2, 8. 6 cut, what is the best distribution? 2 cut on X, 2 cut on Y, 2 cut on Z. Number of pieces 3 into 3 into 3, 27. It means if your number of cut is a multiple of 3, your distribution will be n cut on X, n cut on Y, n cut on Z. That give you maximum number of pieces. You can try, no other distribution will have. Try. With 9 cut, what are the maximum number of pieces possible? 64. How it is possible? 3 cut on X, 3 cut on Y, 3 cut on Z, number of pieces 4 into 4 into 4, 64. How you distribute 12 cut? 4 plus 4 plus 4, number of pieces 5 into 5 into 5, how many pieces you get? 125. How you distribute 15 cut? 5, 5, 5, number of pieces 6, 6, 6, 260. What is the best distribution of 18 cuts so that you get maximum number of pieces? 6 plus 6 plus 6, that is 7 into 7 into 7, 343. See, in one of the class, last to last year, one student asked me, sir, we try other pattern. Mala, okay, no issue. He told me 9 plus 9. Because 9 give 10 pieces. Mala, okay, 10 into 10, 100. Which is better? 343 still. You are using only 2 axes. अगर एक्सेस कम करोगे तो पीसेस ऑटोमेटिकली कम हो ही जाएंगे. बिलीव मी, You try at your home 18 cut any other distribution, 16 plus 1 plus 1, any distribution, you will never get 343 or more than 343, because this is rule. You have to distribute 18 cut like 6 plus 6 plus 6, then you get 7 into 7 into 7, 343, and it is the maximum number of pieces possible with this cut. You try any other distribution at here, you can try, you will not. क्लियर? आता हूं उस पॉइंट पे भी, ये क्लियर है अब तक? हाँ सुनिधि, ये पूछना था आपने, पहले आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि नंबर ऑफ कट अगर ओड है, मैंने ओड तो यहाँ कंसीडर किया. Your question has to be if number of cut is not a multiple of 3. Multiple of 3 तो okay है, you can distribute 3 3 3 4 4 4 5 5 5 6 6 6. My next type is type 2, or next category of question is like, for example, if number of cut 10. यहाँ पे प्रॉब्लम है. Okay, agreed Sunidhi, online students. If number of cut 10, minimum pieces 11, there is no problem. You make all 10 cut on one axis, you get minimum pieces, that is 11. Now the problem is with maximum pieces. Take your time, you do heat and trial, ठीक है, all answers welcome, then I tell you the best method. पहले आप try करो, so that I can tell you what type of mistake student generally they do in exam. So first you try. My simple question is, you have a cube, you have to make 10 cut on that cube. Here, what are the maximum number of pieces is possible if you have to make 10 cut? क्या आंसर क्या आ रहा है? 243. $60, 60, 80, 75 भी आ रहा है, 72 भी आ रहा है. These are the common answer. 36, 128, no, okay, 75, 60. Anyone getting answer 36? ठीक है, जिसका 36 आ रहा है, I tell you what you have done. 5 plus 5, so 6 into 6, 36. If any one of you getting answer 75, I tell you how you distributed. 4 plus 4 plus 2. You can check. So 5 into 5 into 3, 75. If any one of you getting 72 as the answer, I tell you what distribution you have done. 5 plus 3 plus 2. So it is 6 into 4 into 3. Now here next is, maybe any one of you distribute this 10 cut like 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3, 3 is to power 5, 243 maximum. But my simple question to you, this 2 cut is along x-axis, this 2 cut is along y-axis, this 2 cut is along z-axis. Where you make this 2 plus 2 cut? Because our upper limit is 3 axis, you cannot go beyond 3 axis. As he suggested in one of the class, time as 4th axis. Those who doing PhD in physics. One of my friend is doing PDF in physics. PDF वो नहीं जो आप आपस में शेयर कर रहे हो. and PDF collector cannot be district collector. आपने अपने लैपटॉप में टैबलेट में PDF का पूरा वो तो नहीं रखा हुआ खजाना. I give you example. See, when I in my preparation days, in my first year of preparation, I met one guy from Maharashtra. ठीक है, नाम नहीं बताऊंगा. The very first day I got impressed by that guy. I have seen that guy making cutting of newspapers properly, having separate folders, keeping that cutting in the folder. I got impressed. Daily I see that guy to keep cutting for 1 month. Then I have a question. ये भाई पढ़ेगा कब? Maybe the last day of the month he will read. महीना चला गया, 2 महीने चले गए. Then I thought maybe before prelims he might have dedicated 15 days for this cutting. Prelims गया, उसके बाद रद्दी वाले ने पढ़ी है वो कटिंग सब की सब. सेम थिंग नाउ हैपनिंग विद PDF. आपने टेलीग्राम पे देख लिया, अरे PDF आई, चलो सेव कर लेते हैं. आज एक और PDF आ गई, चलो सेव कर लेते हैं. फोल्डर, फोल्डर के अंदर फोल्डर, फोल्डर के अंदर फोल्डर. इंजीनियर वाला नहीं, UPSC वाला. भाई इतनी PDF का करोगे क्या? So the idea is, देखो, if any one of you keeping newspaper cutting, simple rule, if 1 or 2 cutting okay, you read immediately, just add the point in your notes, throw this. Believe me, कभी नहीं पढ़ पाओगे future में. Same for PDF. If you find any relevant PDF is there, immediately go through that PDF, find the gist of that PDF and then throw that PDF. हाँ, वो फेल हो गया था ना प्रीलिम्स में. चैट GPT, हाँ, you take help. Spoon feeding will not help. Simple answer in UPSC preparation of any type. If somebody else is doing work on behalf of you, you will face problem in examination. That is my experience. Either prelims, mains or enter. बिना मरे स्वर्ग नहीं दिखेगा, आपको खुद ही मरना होगा. You have to do hard work yourself. And when you do hard work, then slowly and gradually you come to know what is smart work. लोग बोल देते हैं smart work. बिना hard work किए you will not come to know what is smart work. When you do hard work, then only you get a shortcut. When you use long cut, sir, for any of the destination, then you realize that you have to explore the shortcut. And when you explore yourself, that is much better, rather than somebody else is exploring on behalf of you. ये बात ध्यान रखना, मतलब you have to do your own work. Same for newspaper. If you are reading newspaper yourself and you are making your own notes, there is no match of that. If you are taking help of somebody's notes. अच्छा, एक चीज और बताता हूँ. There are 2 approach. ठीक है, your notes, somebody else notes. ठीक है, your notes are anytime better for you because you have made that notes, you have put energy in that. But if you want to use some other notes, then you have to play one trick. Then you have to make other notes your notes by reading that notes 4 or 5 times. उसको इतना घोट लो कि वो आपके नोट्स बन जाए. You have to involve yourself in some other's notes. Either you are doing your work, ठीक है, then there is no match with that because you have put your energy, your senses are involved, you have given time to that. Memory take time. If you give more time, you have better memory. If you give less time, you will have less memory. Since you have given more time to this, you have wonderful memory for that, you are able to retain it. Here, if you are reading once, that is not going to be your note. Similarly, my short trick, what I discuss in the class, it will not be your short trick until unless you practice 3-4 times. You can take help of my short trick provided that you practice 3-4 times and you can make that trick your own tricks. Similarly, somebody notes will be your notes provided that you revise 3-4 times. Otherwise, this is going to be total waste. How wonderful these notes are is not going to help you out if you not give proper time to somebody else's notes. ठीक है, कुछ भी यूज कर सकते हो, but make sure that उसको घोट लिया पूरा. You have like read it n number of time and you have retained it. ठीक है. So come to the point. PDF पे आया था मैं. पोस्ट डॉक्टरल फेलोशिप एक चीज होती है, PhD के बाद होती है. They take time as fourth axis. We know that CSAT is getting difficult, but उतना भी नहीं कि PhD level चला जाए. So we will not go beyond 3 axis. That is clear. ठीक है. So if any one of you taking more than 3 axis, conceptually it is wrong. 243 is wrong. 128 is a wrong answer. But next problem with this 10 cut is how to make uniform distribution. You cannot distribute like 3.33 plus 3.33 plus 3.33. It's like there are 10 player, you have to make 3 team out of that. 3-3-3, 10th player बीच में से 2 बार काटा, so equal distribution. Rule is we try for equal distribution if we have. Otherwise we go for minimum disparity. Minimum disparity is the rule. I give you example, and that is wonderful example for cut 2 pieces. Now the example like here is, just imagine you have 10 chocolate with you. We take 10 cut like 10 chocolate with you. And now here this 3x is like you have 10 chocolate with you, and this 3x is be like you have 3 partner. Like for example, you have 3 girlfriend, maybe 3 boyfriend. Like why always boys have all the fun? 3 wife, maybe 3 husband. 7 years back there was in news इंद्रानी मुखर्जी. स्कूल में यही फॉलो किया तुम लोगों ने. ठीक है, इंद्रानी मुखर्जी एक लेडी थी, जहां जहां जाती थी वहां एक नया हस्बैंड बना देती थी. उसका ये पॉइंट था, मर्द मिलते गए कारवां बनता गया. 17-18 शादी की उस लेडी ने. See here, you have 10 chocolate with you and you have 3 friends. For example, how you distribute 10 chocolate among these 3 friends so that you get maximum happiness. By maximum happiness, I mean maximum number of pieces, no other meaning. For example, if you distribute this 10 chocolate in such a way like 10 plus 0 plus 0. ठीक है, पीसेस बाद में हैंडल करेंगे. माय सिंपल क्वेश्चन इज व्हाट इज सो स्पेशल हियर. बाकी दोनों ने सारे कपड़े फाड़ देने, अंदर बाहर सारे. देखो डिस्पैरिटी कम करनी है. व्हाट इज द रूल? रूल नंबर 1, टेल मी मल्टीपल ऑफ 3 which is nearest to 10. Nearest multiple of 3 to 10. 9. It is not 12 because between 10 and 12 there is a 11. Step number 1, we will take multiple of 3 which is nearest to the given number of cut, 9. Tell me, if you have 9 chocolate, how you make a distribution of 9 chocolate? 3 plus 3 plus 3. 3, 3, 3. All 3 happy. But here you have 1 extra chocolate and you cannot eat yourself and you cannot divide also. So then what we do, this extra chocolate you can give to your favorite one. इनका कहना इतना सह लेंगे, इससे ज्यादा नहीं. See here, because we cannot have the exact uniform distribution because number of cut is not a multiple of 3 but still have minimum disparity. ऐसा ना हो कि गैप इतना हो जाए बाकी लोग बुरा मान जाए. तो we take multiple of 3 first. 3 cut, 3 cut, 3 cut. Since we have 1 cut extra, that you can give to any of the axes. So the best distribution for 10 cut is 3 cut plus 3 cut plus 4 cut. Or you can say 4 plus 3 plus 3, doesn't matter. Then what are the number of pieces possible? 3 cut give you 4 pieces. 3 cut give you 4 pieces. 4 cut give you 5 pieces. So here 16 into 5, 8. With the 10 cut, maximum number of pieces possible, 80. This is the answer. Let me take 3-4 question because many of you have given me 80, but you should know the process so that always you get correct answer. Rather than doing hit and trial, we should know the process. Like I take one more question, like number of cut 13 I take. 13. Step number 1, tell me multiple of 3 which is nearest to 13. 12. not 15, क्योंकि 13 और 15 के बीच में there is a 14, 12. Tell me if you have 12 chocolate, how you distribute 12 chocolate? 4 plus 4 plus 4. Since we have one extra, so we will give here, so this is 4 plus 4 plus 5. This is the best distribution. Then how many pieces? 4 cut give you 5 pieces, 4 cut give you 5 pieces, 5 cut give you 6 pieces. This is 25 into 6, 150. Let me take two more example. Cut 16. So what is multiple of 3 near to 16? 15. 5 plus 5 plus 5. But since we have one extra, so better is 5 plus 5 plus 6. Then we will say this 5 cut gives 6 pieces, 5 cut give 6 pieces, 6 cut give you 7 pieces. So it is 36 into 7. $252. I take two more example. Like if number of cut 14. Be careful. Tell me multiple of 3 near to 14 is 15, not 12. So you imagine if you have 15 chocolate. If I would have 15 chocolate, I would have distributed 5 plus 5 plus 5. But since I have one less, तो अगर एक एक्स्ट्रा दे सकते हो तो यहाँ एक वापिस भी ले सकते हो, मतलब अंडरस्टैंडिंग है वहां. बट एक either it is one extra or one less. That is the rule. So here 5 plus 5 plus 4, because we have one less. If it is one extra, give. If it is one less, take back. See, I tell you rule, either there has to be uniform distribution. If number of cut is exact multiple of 3. But if it is not, maximum there should be a gap of 1 chocolate. If there is a gap of more than 1 chocolate, believe me, that is wrong. आपका आंसर गलत आएगा, बस तभी पता चल जाएगा. If there is a gap of more than 1 chocolate, then there is a issue. Maximum there will be a gap of 1, either 1 extra, 1 less, or same. 555, 556 or 554. 5 cut give you 6 pieces, 5 cut give you 6 pieces, 4 cut give you 5 pieces, 36 into 5, 180. 14 cut give you 180 pieces. Let me take one more. Number of cut 11. Multiple of 3 near to 11 is 12. If you have 12 chocolate, how you distribute? 4, 4, 4. But since it is one less, so 4, 4, 3. This 4 cut give you 5 pieces, 4 cut give you 5 pieces, 3 cut give you 4 pieces. So this is 100. So let me ask you two questions, but before that, either your number of cut is exact multiple of 3, then n, n, n. Uniform distribution. If it is not a multiple of 3, it has to be either n, n, n plus 1. If it is 1 extra, or n, n, n minus. Any other distribution is wrong distribution. इसके अलावा कोई और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बन भी रहा है तो वो गलत है. My question to you, if number of cut 8, so minimum pieces 9, maximum pieces, take your time. If you have to make 8 cut, what are the maximum number of pieces possible? (32), (48). Correct answer is 48. Multiple of 3 near to 8 is 9. So your distribution should be 3 plus 3 plus 2. Then 4 into 4 into 3. Some students, they do some calculation mistake. 8 cut, 3 cut, 3 cut, 2 cut, 4, 4, 3, 60 into 3, 40. So with 8 cut, maximum number of pieces possible, 48. One more question. If you have to make 7 cut, what are the maximum number of pieces possible with 7 cut? (30). In this question, student, they get two answers, 36. Some students they get 32. Anyone getting 32? Online 48. 48 तो पहले वाले का था. Let me tell you so that you will not do the same mistake, although you have not done. Some students, they distribute 7 cut like 3 plus 3 plus 1. And they think 4 into 4 into 2, 32. But I tell you, on its face, you can say if there is a difference of more than one chocolate, it is wrong. 3 plus 3 plus 1 is a wrong distribution. Why? Because what is the multiple of 3 near to 7 is 6. So your distribution has to be 2 plus 2 plus 3. So then we will say 2 cut give you 3 pieces, 2 cut give you 3 pieces, 3 cut give you 4 pieces, 9 into 4, 36. Correct answer 36, 32 is wrong. Okay.